Hello, everyone. My name is Christopher Liam Rose. I'm an author, mentor, life coach, motivational speaker, evangelist, musician, and activist. In this new audio and video for spiritually helping other people, I'm just going to be talking about peer support coaching and explain the importance of peer support coaching and why clients should actually have some peer support coaching from a peer life coach. Now, peer support coaching is basically providing life coaching for clients with mental health difficulties and challenges. As a peer support life coach, you're using your lived experience to help clients on their journey with their mental health difficulties. Now, peer support coaching is very important for clients with severe mental health conditions like schizophrenia, psychosis, depression, anxiety, schizoaffective disorder, EUPD, bipolar disorder, PTSD, ADHD, ASD, and other mental health conditions. Now, if you want to be a peer life coach, you need to basically be finding clients that want to actually receive peer support. So peer support is when a client and a peer support worker work together to help clients on their mental health journey with their mental health difficulties by sharing lived experience and by building a mutual relationship. So each peer support worker has a lived experience of mental health. Each peer support life coach has an experience of mental health as well. So it's so important for clients that have mental health difficulties to receive peer support because they're talking to somebody and working with somebody that's been on the same path they've been on, gone through trauma, difficulties, negative life experiences, challenges, and difficulties. But peer support coaching is helping clients to move from the past trauma into their future goals and their future aspirations, motivations, achievements, and accomplishments. So, in peer support coaching, we're trying to help clients to overcome the difficulties of the past and move them into the future of their future goals. So, peer support life coach uses their lived experience to inspire those clients to learn and understand how to overcome their past trauma and how to work towards their goals. In life coaching, we normally use something called the grow model, which is basically a way of going through a coaching session. And you can also use the grow model in peer support coaching. Obviously, the grow model stands for growth, reality, goals, reality, options, way forward, right? So the grow model, right? So if we have a client that wants to work towards their dreams and desires and their goals, we can use our lived experience of what we've learned on our journey to help the client in peer support coaching. But we can also use the grow model to help the clients find specifically what they want to work on, how they want to move forward with their goals, what actions and steps they need to take, and just learn more about the goals of what's important to them. So peer support coaching is something very new. Within the NHS, it has been done before. So the NHS do have a few trusts that do peer support coaching and life coaching for clients with mental health conditions and severe mental health difficulties. But for me, what I want to do in my business and spiritually helping other people is provide the peer support coaching for any clients that have severe mental health conditions or challenges and work with the clients to overcome their past trauma, the difficulties and the struggles and the challenges and the situations. And by providing the peer support coaching, I'll be able to help clients on their journey towards their goals, their dreams, and desires. Also, from my experience of being a peer support worker for over 8 years now, working in peer support, I've worked as a peer support worker, senior peer support worker. Now I'm a peer support coordinator. So I've worked along the journey in peer support. So I've got a lot of experience in peer support and I've helped a lot of clients in the peer support journey using my own lived experience of schizophrenia, psychosis, and depression. And I've been helping clients on their mental health journey and recovery. So the reason why I want to bring peer support coaching into spiritually helping other people is because I want clients to get the support they need for their mental health and their well-being and their needs. Um, as someone that has lived experience of mental health, I know how difficult and challenging it can be to live with a lived condition, to have mental health issues, struggles, disappointments, and suffering and pain and adversity. And I want to help clients on the peer support coaching to overcome, past traumas, to work towards their dreams, desires, and goals, to become the person they need to be. So, what makes peer support coaching very important? Each peer support life coach has a lived experience of mental health. So, we all have a mental health condition, which makes us be a peer life coach. Obviously, peer support coaching is not therapy or counseling or psychology. It's a non-clinical intervention, which makes it much more different. So we're not treating the psychological or the therapy or the counseling side of treatment or intervention. We're a non-clinical intervention that's providing peer support to those clients that have severe mental health conditions. So it's so important for a client to really see the benefit of peer support coaching, and this will really help the client on their journey and in their mental health recovery. Um, as someone that's been working in peer support for nearly 8 to 10 years now within the mental health industry and within the NHS, lived experience and peer support is very important in the work we do. There's so many people that have mental health conditions, mental health challenges, and difficulties that need the support from the NHS, but also need support from charities, foundations, organizations, and businesses that can help those clients and those individuals. So, with the peer support coaching, it's important if you do want to be a peer life coach, you must use your lived experience in a positive, productive way. We're trying to focus on the client's well-being and their mental health. So focus on their goals, what's important for them, what do they want to work on, what are the dreams and desires, and using the grow model to help a client go through the journey in a peer support coaching session. Normally, with peer support coaching sessions, it can last between 30 minutes to 45 minutes to an hour. I think normally an hour is the maximum amount of time you have in a coaching session because that's enough time to go through the grow model and to learn about, coping strategies or different techniques or different ways of how to take actions towards their goals and the things they want to achieve. So with peer support coaching, it's a very new thing at the moment. The NHS has been doing it and a few charities have been doing it. But I do want to do it within spiritually helping other people. And I just thought today it would be good to make a video just talking about peer support coaching and how I want to, help clients on their journey in mental health recovery from severe mental health conditions. So if you do want to hire me or work with me as a peer support life coach, my business will be open up soon. I'm starting to work on the business plan at the moment. Um, Obviously, at the moment, we've got the YouTube channel, Spiritually Helping Other People, and we've got the podcast, Spiritually Helping Other People. Normally, within the podcast and the audios, I've been talking about faith, spirituality, religion, and spiritual change, and also any life lessons I've learned along my journey. So please check out the YouTube channel. Please check out the podcast, which is on all podcast platforms. And yeah, spiritually helping other people is very important. Business that I want to create, and peer support coaching is something that I want to do for clients with mental health conditions because I know how tough it can be to live with a mental health condition, and I know how difficult it is to work on your goals, your dreams, and desires when you've got past traumas and negative things that you've experienced within your life. So I do want to encourage the listeners and the viewers that, peer support coaching is a transformational intervention. We're trying to help clients to move into the future of who they want to become, what they want to do, the goals they want to work on, and who they want to be. So with peer support coaching, it's all about lived experience. I want to use my own lived experience with schizophrenia psychosis and depression to help clients in the community. And then peer support coaching sessions. Normally, there'll be either one-to-one peer support coaching sessions or group peer support coaching sessions. So, um, yeah, just wanted to talk about peer support coaching. This is something that I want to do within my business. It'll be a new service that I'm going to be setting up. And anyone that wants to work with me, just go on my LinkedIn profile, Christopher Liam Rose, to contact me. You can contact me on YouTube. You can contact me from the podcast platforms, and I'm available for anyone that would like peer support, coaching, and wants to work with a peer life coach. And remember, I have at least 8 to 10 years experience in peer support. So I know the importance of peer support. I know the morals and values and principles of peer support. And I've been working as a peer support worker for a number of years now. So I've got a lot of experience in helping clients, helping them to reach their goals, helping them to overcome suffering, pain, and adversity, helping them to overcome past traumas. So thank you for listening now. Hope this video has helped, and thank you for checking out the audio or the video. Thank you now. Bye. Have a good evening now. Take care. Bye bye.